Hello everyone, welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy for the PlayStation 4, and in this part we are doing all the Platinum Relics for the second island in Crash Bandicoot 1, so the target time for Upper Creek would be 1 minute and 42 seconds, whereas the time we're actually aiming for is 1 minute and 16 seconds with the Platinum Relic. So for the Sapphire Relic it's 1 minute and 42 seconds, for the Gold Relic it's 1 minute and 20 seconds and 25 milliseconds, and for the Platinum Relic it's 1 minute 16 seconds and 31 milliseconds. So let's jump right into Upper Creek. It's been quite some time, but had some stuff to sort out. Anyways, kickstarting this of Upper Creek. Now, I've seen that they're partially more lenient in the second island, but they are presumably much harder. Okay. Now, a lot of people believe that it's all like, everything is all synced up, but it's not exactly like Native Fortress. Like, pretty much, like, some of the elements in the level are more proximity based, so like, the closer you are, the earlier they activate. And I got an Aku mask already. I should have spanned that, but it's a good thing that I saw an opportunity that you could easily jump from the leaf all the way to the next platform, so that gives a good amount of space there. Anyways, that was a quick death right there, but I could have made it in one go if I wanted to, but you know, whatever happened, happened. But yeah. There, that's what I should have done. Okay, now I know why people wait there. Like, before even going, because sometimes, in some scenarios, or some cases, however you like to put it, like, it's best to make your jumps as quick as possible, but you have to time it right. And also, the hitboxes themselves are also proximity based, because the hitboxes are actually bigger than they were in the originals. So obviously it's not exactly the same. And why the fuck do I keep dying there? But yeah, it's not exactly the same as it was in the originals in terms of mechanics, due to the Havoc engine, like, registering everything differently than to how the old school engine had it. That was close. Okay, yeah, I should have waited instead of just going, because, as you know, these Crash 1 levels have a lot of stop and wait moments, as they clearly weren't built for time trials, as previously stated by a lot of people as well. But yeah. And also jump as much as possible, because that seems to give you like it seems to make you go faster in a sense. Wow, yeah, I jumped too early there. It's not that difficult to do, it's just timing. Well, it's not just timing, it's also not dying at all. That's like the major problem. Wow. Yeah, I clipped right through that fucking branch when I could have easily landed on it. I see I had 10 milliseconds, like, more than before. You see? He clips right through that little branch, like, of the twig. He clips right through the root of it. Like, it's not hard to actually get, like, well, any relic, to be honest, in this level. It's just landing. It's fucked up. Perhaps I actually need to jump more when I'm, like, at the edge of the leaf. Not when it's, you know, there we go. It's an easy place to die, yeah. Like, these easy places to die is just really stupid. Okay, just gotta get a full focus on. Yeah, I gotta wait, so then I can save this Aku for that boost at the end. Did you only have one Aku mask in this time trial? Yeah, this one you can actually make because you're there earlier. Like, you're approaching the plant earlier, and thankfully that shit is not proximity based. So it would not make a single difference, no matter how close you are. Shit, whoa. Okay, I lost a few milliseconds there, and wow. I think the game had some sort of sympathy for me just then, because, okay, he lost some time, so I'll tell you what, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and make him restart the level and get a better time overall. Oh, 70 milliseconds, fuck that shit. Oh, come the fuck on, like, these hitboxes do not help at all. Like, the depth perception is different. Like, it's not the same as it was in the original. Yeah, of course I had to wait a bit more time. It's not like in the original where you can just, you know, jump as much as you want and then actually make the land. Actually make the jump instead of getting robbed off it. Alright. Oh, come the fuck on. I clipped right through the fucking tree trunk. That's a steal right there. Okay, 83 milliseconds. Okay, this is getting even more and more ridiculous. Okay, 60 milliseconds, now that's actually better. Come on. There we go. Landed at a good spot on the branch, but I slipped a bit there, which lost a few milliseconds. Okay, yeah, I was just about to jump and hit that, but thank fuck I did not go. Thank fuck I actually stopped myself in time and then jumped. Okay, keep it moving. What the fuck was that all about? The last time I encountered that, I got both boxes. Why the fuck did I miss one of them this time? More importantly, how? It's like, you have to ram yourself into the fucking boxes while you're spinning, in order to actually get all of them. There we go. Now that's a better performance. Alright, make the move here. Yes! Actually got that first time now as well. Yeah, that's the exact thing you needed to do. And I made it just like that. With a Platinum Relic with 1 minute, 14 seconds and 94 milliseconds. Okay, now to enter like the initials for my username, which is what I'm doing to save the times. Just as stated in the previous part. Man, I'm glad that's over now. Well, you can make it in one session as well, it just takes... Actually, it doesn't really take anything, you just gotta be lucky enough not to die. Because you can know exactly how to play, yet still fuck up a lot. It's just a matter of chance really. Anyways, no, we can't do Ripperoo, but to view the leaderboard one more time. Now on the Up the Creek leaderboard, the time that I got is 1 minute, 14 seconds and 94 milliseconds. So with that finally out of the way, yeah, we can't do Ripperoo because that's a boss fight, just like Papu Papu, so the next Platinum Relic we're gonna tackle is the Lost City. Target time is 2 minutes and 35 seconds exactly for a Sapphire Relic. But we're going for the Platinum Relic, which is 1 minute 40 seconds and 52 milliseconds. So to recap, for the Sapphire Relic, the target time is 2 minutes and 35 seconds. For the Gold Relic, it's 1 minute and 56 seconds and 12 milliseconds. And for the Sapphire Relic, it's 1 minute 40 seconds and 52 milliseconds. So let's jump into the Lost City. Alright, now this level is actually much more difficult than the last one, but thankfully since this game is 3D, you can actually jump around the pillars, which actually help you out a lot. And yeah, as you're jumping, when you hit the bats, you make sure you spin while you jump. Okay, and yeah, try not to get caught behind those walls over there, because that does waste a potential amount of time. And yeah, you gotta make sure not to miss any of those time crates either, as they are essential if you're actually going for the full platinum, or just trying to get a nice gold. Okay, I actually landed like... Actually no, I didn't even land, I just landed right in the water, but you know, it's funny how the animation didn't actually... It's funny how there was no water animation playing whenever I fell into the water. It's just the basic falling animation that just happened. Okay, yeah, that keeps fucking up. Again, I'm gonna have to ram myself into these crates here. It's like, use the fucking Bandicoot as a battering ram. Like the battering Bandicoot. Might as well call it. Well, okay, yeah. Sometimes the platforms can hold you back if you don't get a high enough jump, which can make it quite problematic, but what's good about this level is that it is also partially lenient, because at some point you can wait. Oh yeah, there's an Akwaku mask up there that I also missed, which I should have actually gotten. I should have actually gotten that Akwaku mask. Yeah, I missed that 2-second crate, which is what I needed. Yeah, that's what I needed to do. And yeah, sometimes when they push you off, like, you're sometimes under the illusion that it actually is gonna push you off when you actually have time to react, even like before it actually pushes you off. So yeah, I gotta get that Akuraku mask that's floating above here. Whoa, okay. Crash did some next parkour shit over there. Like, I landed on the side just before the pillar pushed me off. Crash is going all parkour. Yeah, sometimes spinning too early can result in a death from the bats, but... Okay, jump around that shit, yeah. Whoa, okay. Well, that fucked up. Okay. I need to not make that mistake. Well, try not to anyway. These mechanics are starting to feel sensitive. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually better than before. It was a better performance than before, because sometimes you can get yourself trapped there. Okay, it's helpful that you can actually see a drop shadow of Akuraku, like on the wall, so you know more or less where he is. Okay, yeah, I gotta wait here because I virtually had no time to jump onto that platform that was actually sticking out. Yeah, it's also helpful to actually bounce on the crates as opposed to spinning on them. Yeah, you gotta be really careful as well. Although, you can actually fall down and get back up and still get the Platinum Relic, but sometimes it's not worth the risk. And whoa, what the fuck? Did you see that? I landed on it, and then I fell off. Okay. Okay, timing was bad there. But yeah, you guys saw that, right? I landed on the platform while spinning that enemy, and I still fell down. I still died. Okay, that wasted some milliseconds, but... Man, as long as I'm still going, that's all that matters. Yeah, I need the Akuraku for the invincibility because you get a triple Akuraku invincibility in this time trial, which helps a lot. This is the Akuraku mask that I need. Grab that. Whoa, okay, that was retarded. Yeah, I need that 2-second crate. If you're gonna go for a full platinum, you need to freeze as much time as possible. Alright, Akuraku mask. There, I got ya. Fucking hell, actually get up there. Okay, that was a waste of time and an Akuraku mask. Okay, Well, I was next to the fucking platform, that was the issue. I could have actually made that. I'm not being funny, but I could have actually made that shit. I mean, if only I wasn't on the side of it, I could have actually made that crap. Okay, I made that one, but it looks like I was gonna fall through the other side. And what you know, you still get extra lives in the time trials. Well, yeah, sometimes that can be a principle, even in Crash 3 in the time trials. Because you get WUMPA through. You still. Whoa, okay, that was retarded. Because you can still get WUMPA through while you kill enemies. Whoa. Kill multiple enemies in one go anyway. And yeah, I just didn't want to risk getting a good time for a platinum. Yeah, I should have landed there, but I should have landed on the fucking platform instead of into the water. Okay, I span and I still died. That's a piss take. I spun that shit and I still died. There, made it on the first go that time, instead of falling through the side. Okay, piss take. That was a good run up until then, because I managed to get that earlier platform. Oh come on, like quit missing that 2-second crate, will ya? I still made that. Oh crap, I could not have made that, I was too late. Like the platform was already, like, past. Man. I was really hoping not to lose my Akroku mask, and I didn't, thank fuck for that. Yeah, I had virtually no time. Okay, just gotta make this. Ah, oh, fucking hell, don't scrape the platform. Right, it was around here when I last had the issue. It's when you spin the enemy in midair, and then it pushes you off. The ledge pushes you off, literally, whenever you spin the little son of a bitch in the air. Like, are you taking the fucking piss? It's like you want us to waste our time. Yeah, it registered that time. It registered that time. Alright, yeah, managed to squeeze an extra jump there. And I made it to the quicker platform. Alright, let's try and make this. Really, you're gonna fucking, like, scrape the platform like last time? Alright, this time I'm gonna wait because there's really no point in risking it. I'm just gonna bounce on him and then land on this platform. That'll make it easier. And it's a good thing that, oh, for fuck's sake, I was gonna say it's a good thing that this is 3D, but the bitch ass pillar pushed me off. And it didn't even register the jump in time, even though you can still jump around them. Okay, I actually got 10 milliseconds left at this point than compared to last time. Oh, come on. Like, as soon as I get 10 milliseconds left in the run after the last one, that fucking shit happens. Unfucking believable. Like, it just wants to take the fucking piss. Bouncing on that wasn't a bad idea. Oh man, too late. Oh come on, man. Alright, let's make this. Yes, made it that time, didn't scrape the platform once. Fuck you. Whoa, okay, I nearly fell off. Invincibility boost. What? Wow! I could have easily jumped around that, and yet, that had to... It's just gone and fucked it. Whoa, okay, you're not meant to land there. Like... so annoying. Could have easily made that. Okay. Oh come on, that was disappointing. And so was that, like, you could have easily landed on the platform above, instead of that stupid little pit. That was really close. Okay. Now I might actually wait for this. And I can... Oof, what the fuck? I could have easily jumped. Bloody hell, it didn't even register the fucking thing. I fucking hate the shit out of input lag. Whoa, okay, that was a good one. Fuck you. Yeah, I spun 3 times there. I spun 3 times there just to be safe. Okay. Yeah, I did not want to risk that, even though I know I could have gone, but I didn't want to risk it. Okay, I'm gonna wait here. Yes! I jumped around there. Okay, keep it moving. Now, I can actually get that free crate here because of the PARKOUR invincibility. Okay, now this is the final stretch. I gotta make this. I can't afford to die here. Okay, lost an PARKOUR, but... Okay, well that really took the fucking piss. I was so close to the end and yet it's still fucked up. Like, wow. Like, who the fuck saw that coming? Oh, come on, man. And you scrape that. Okay, wait a bit here, and wait a bit here. This time, do not fuck that crucial part up. Thank you. Yeah, these jumps are also intense because of this bridge. Alright, let's see what I got. And I got a platinum of 1 minute and 32 seconds and 77 milliseconds, and I officially just got the trophy. Could go all the way. And by that I think you earn at least 5 relics with at least a gold or a platinum relic. And by the way, the previous trophy that I've earned in the previous part was actually, you can get any relic, it's not just gold and platinum, as I last stated. But yeah, anyways, we've actually beaten the time for the Lost City. Like, the target time for that was 2 minutes and 35 seconds, but I've just beaten the platinum relic time with 1 minute, a minute 40 seconds and 52 milliseconds. But yeah, that's that shit finally over. Man. But yeah, anyways, the sapphire was 2 minutes and 35 seconds. The gold relic was a minute and 56 56 seconds and 12 milliseconds, and the Sapphire Relic was 1 minute 40 seconds and 52 milliseconds, and I've just beaten that time with 1 minute 32 seconds and 77 milliseconds. That's a great time to finish it off. Oh yeah, I don't think I actually showed the target time, but it doesn't matter anymore. I've beaten it, so yeah. Anyways, now there's no more target time because I've just beaten it, but anyways, now moving on to Temple Ruins. Now the target time for this level is 2 minutes and 11 seconds, but that's just for a Sapphire Relic. We're going for a Platinum Relic. Now all the target times for Sapphire Relic is 2 minutes and 11 seconds, for the Gold Relic it's 1 minute 32 seconds and 61 milliseconds, and for the Platinum Relic is 1 minute 25 seconds and 34 milliseconds. I'm just finally glad to be done with the Lost City, because honestly, don't know what all that bullshit was about. Such a piss take. I know the Sunset Vista's gonna be even harder. Sunset Vista's definitely gonna be much harder, but the time trial is quite lenient, especially for a Platinum Relic. And also, speaking of, okay, now that was completely retarded. Like, as soon as I got in, I fucking died. Well, good thing I spanned the clock before I even died, so yeah, that saves me a life. Now this level is actually easier to get a Platinum Relic in than all the other levels. You even see people on YouTube actually not even aiming for Platinum Relics, and they still get a Platinum Relic in this level anyway. It's that easy. Okay, now what's... oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, I was gonna say something interesting before I was rudely interrupted by a cheap death. Thank you, Havoc Engine. Or more like a massive fuck you to the Havoc Engine for fucking up the mechanics. I don't know why I always land on the edge, like whenever I'm doing this time trial. I just made that. That was a good one. That's a good move there. And yeah, the bats return. Now what's cool is that you can actually, in the AAA remaster, you can actually jump around those pillars and skip that spear section entirely. Whereas in the original, you can't even do that. Yeah, and also, as for the fire, it's pretty much also proximity based. It only, for like, these pits are presumably like proximity based. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that's gone and wasted some time. Well, I might as well kill myself in that instance. Need 5 seconds exactly and I die. Okay, that was a waste of a life. So back to that again, back to wasting lives. Okay, well, it turns out you can skip them. That's helpful. Just go just before they're about to actually stick out. Come on man, don't miss the Yakoku mask. That's essential. So yeah, the fire's not really proximity based, it's just... I think it's pretty much only based as soon as you actually reach that area. Like for example, whenever... Okay, so it is presumably proximity based, but... not entirely, but I don't think it's actually based on the character model. I think it's based on where the game itself actually reaches to that point. Like, that's at least my understanding of it. Well, and I think I actually hit another, like, time crate in the distance with that snake. At least that's what it sounded like to me. I don't know for sure, but, you know, if it helped, then good. Yeah, I made that. Okay, careful, careful. Let's make it. Yeah, sometimes, and yeah, also sometimes this platform does not register in time. Like that rotating disc platform that you see right there. That spinning disc platform. Okay, we're at the home stretch now. Let's make this shit. And yeah, I've written PARKOUR mask for the time, and we got a Platinum Relic, and I managed to score that 1 minute, 7 seconds and 86 milliseconds. See? Nice and easy Platinum Relic. Only issue is not dying. But that's that finally out the way. But you know, this recording's actually been much longer than it should have been, to be completely honest. So yeah, I will cut some parts out. At least I hope I will. Depends. But anyways, now moving on to a road to nowhere. I can sense this is gonna be a killer of a level. Now the target time for road to nowhere is a minute. Hang on, let's do what I usually do. I apologize for this, people. But yeah, let's display the leaderboard one more time. It's 2 minutes and... Now as you can see, I beat the time with 1 minute and 7 seconds. And 86 milliseconds. Which is actually, you know, sort of close, you know. I can potentially get a better time off screen, but... Anyways, that's another matter for another time. Anyways, now, for Road to Nowhere, the target time for that is 1 minute and 24 seconds. But, okay, I moved the camera slightly. But, the time the time I'm actually going for is 57 seconds and 85 milliseconds. So that's 1 minute, 24 seconds for the Sapphire Relic, 1 minute, 3 seconds and 26 milliseconds for the Gold Relic, and 57 seconds and 85 milliseconds for the Platinum Relic. Alright. Now let's jump into this. Let's jump into Road to Nowhere. These bridge levels are killers in the Insane Trilogy, but don't even get me started on the high road. Alright, let's get kick started on this. I know it is potentially easier to use the ropes, but sometimes it's not worth risking it. And yeah, you gotta get an PARKOUR master, then you can at least get some boost damage from the hogs in order to actually make it. And also, like, helpful tip, like, you can use the ice platforms, but at the same time they can slow down, which is something you actually gotta be careful of. So yeah, you don't want to use too much board to actually spring your jump, but make sure you actually have a board to land on. Okay, yeah, that was a waste. But I'll try multiple stuff, whatever it takes to get my platinum. Okay, I was on the rope just then. You can do it on the ropes, it just takes good precision. Okay, now that is good. Yeah, that's perfect. Just use the TNT crate to blow up that 3-second crate behind and use the rope. That was a good run on the rope. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, yeah, sometimes it also, if you're actually going to complete the level, like, you know, shit, like properly, like make sure you actually land on, like make sure you actually have a board to land on, and also it's based on the height of your jumps as well, so sometimes you don't want to hold X the entire time. And yeah, I made it over there, but I didn't land on the TNT crate, which is the piss take about that. Yeah, and man, that edge of the bridge fucked up my jump, but okay. Alright people, I'm back for my second recording of part 5 of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and I figured that, you know, after all the bullshit I went through in the previous recording with the high road, actually no, not the high road, like road to nowhere, I figured I'd take a much long needed break because it was just taking so long and it was getting really frustrating to a point where I just needed to take a break. I wasn't really, it's not even rage quitting, it's just a case of, you know, it's just a case of having a much needed break in order to return to the level in a much clearer state of mind. Then I can actually, you know, do it, feel better when I complete it, instead of just feel exhausted all the time. Because yeah, stress is really exhausting and it's not a great thing to feel. So yeah, better get this at a clear state of mind. And also, okay, let me just kill myself here before I carry on commentating. But yeah, also, another reason why I actually stopped recording is because I pretty much wanted to practice the whole rope skip strat off camera, like off air, so I figured I'd take some time out of recording in order to practice that off air. And I've kind of been mastering that, but at the same time, it still gets difficult at a lot of points. It's just that you gotta be really precise when you land on the rope. Especially since the hitbox of a rope is actually different in comparison to how it was in the original. And it is actually significantly faster whenever you're on the rope. Like, when you're on the rope, it's actually significantly faster than just opposed to jumping all the time in, like, you know, the middle of the platforms. You know, in like the main pathway, because there are so many holes in the pathway, there's so much jumping to be doing. Like, you're potentially slowing down in the process, like almost every time you jump. But yeah, I won't be using the ropes all the time though. I'd only be using the ropes whenever I feel it's necessary. And yeah, as you can see, I'm actually fucking up a lot in comparison to how I've been doing off camera, even though obviously you wouldn't have seen me do that stuff, hence it being off air, so yeah. It's gonna take a lot of time, but hey, at least I won't be as frustrated as I was before, because it's such a piss take to deal with. Fuck, I was near the end! Oh, you're having a laugh. finally, I've beaten Road to Nowhere with the Platinum Relic after all this time. And yeah, now that I've restarted the PS4 back then for the second recording, I had to re-enter it. But yeah, I've finally beaten Road to Nowhere with the time of 53 seconds and 25 milliseconds. And I'm telling you, this took a hell of a long time. And I just needed a moment of silence for that final part, for like that last run on Road to Nowhere. And to be completely honest, this second recording alone to return to attempting the Platinum Relic run to Road to Nowhere took 2 hours, and that's just for retrying Road to Nowhere altogether. And within those 2 hours, I had to take a lunch break. But yeah, anyways, now to recap, I've actually beaten this level with the time of 53 seconds and 25 milliseconds, which is like a good solid time past the Platinum Relic. It's basically over it's over 4 seconds like past the Platinum Relic time, so I'm doing good. As for the world record, I plan to do that in my own time, just like, all the other levels. But, we'll see what happens. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, this was a killer. Anyways, people. Now finally moving on to Boulder Dash, the final run where we speedrun in Uncharted territory. Yeah, just gonna keep making that pun. I don't care, to be honest, it's my let's play. But yeah, Uncharted territory it is, and the target time for a Sapphire Relic is 1 minute and 45 seconds, whereas the time we're actually going for is the Platinum Relic time. So for the Sapphire Relic it's 1 minute and 45 seconds, for the Gold Relic it's 1 minute 24 seconds 61 milliseconds, and for the Platinum Relic it's 1 minute 18 seconds and 8 milliseconds. Alright, now without any further delay, let's head into Boulder Dash. Back to Uncharted territory. This is the last time we speedrun in Uncharted territory, where we're just running away from a boulder. Alright, yeah, I might as well collect this life over here. And get some WUMPAs as well before I even start the run. Nothing like a good charge up, but anyways, let's get started. And to be honest, I actually find jumping in these levels much, more effective, but that's just me. I'm not sure if it's helpful to other people, but I've seen some people actually doing it's helped them, and yeah, in some scenarios jumping all the time does not work because of situations like that. You just gotta avoid falling into holes whenever you're jumping a lot, but basically just jump whenever there are no pits and there's like a good, stretched amount of path. Well, I wouldn't exactly say stretched, and there I go again, dying. But yeah, just make sure you're doing just not too many jumps, like in such critical areas where, there are pits all over the place. And plus, since you're running towards the camera, it makes it even more difficult. Especially when you're jumping. You just jump around a lot and then you can easily end up in a hole, which is the prime issue of that tactic. Well, that's the prime drawback of that tactic anyway. And yeah, and basically for a good time for this, you really don't want to hit anything at all, or just at least only hit one odd thing. If you hit one odd thing, one of those barriers on the floor, which it could set you back, but only a few milliseconds. Okay, yeah, and as you can see I just span that, but not to worry because the boulder blows it up anyway. But it did waste a bit of time jumping back there because the boulder smashes it anyway. But hey, what happened. And turns out it's a good thing I died there. Then I can retry a good run. Nothing like another good old charge up of WUMPA fruit before this eventful run right here. Right, back to speedrunning. And yeah, that was very eventful, that was. Anyways, back to business. And yeah, as I was saying, you must try and hit as least things as possible, or if not, don't hit anything. But if it's not in your control, then just do the best you can. But yeah, I personally find jumping like more helpful in terms of speed, but in some scenarios it just doesn't really work out. There are tricks that you can actually do. You can actually land on top of them, like those, what do you call it, those sticks that are in the way. You can actually land on top of them, but you know, I'm just kind of playing it safe for this let's play here. And also, you can also land on top of those barriers as well, and it saves a bit of time at least, but as long as it doesn't slow you down, you're good. But yeah. Okay, let's try and make this. Okay, seems as though I'm getting quite close now. Oh, and I just hit that, and that wasted a potential amount of time there. But let's see how this run goes. I mean, we're doing all we can, so yeah. Okay, I'm much closer to the portal now, and here I am. And this time has actually resulted in a gold relic with the time of 1 minute 18 seconds and 28 milliseconds. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that still could have potentially been a platinum, but you know, gold is still it's still a good relic, but of course the goal I'm aiming for is a platinum relic, so I'm immediately gonna head back into Uncharted territory for the final time to redo a platinum relic. And my time is 1 minute 18 seconds and 28 milliseconds, but as you see, the platinum relic time is 1 minute 18 seconds and 8 milliseconds. Did you see that? That is a steal. Like, I was 20 milliseconds off a platinum relic. I could have easily got it within that single run. But anyways, let's get back into it. Alright, back to speedrunning in Uncharted territory for the third recording this time, since my Elgato capture software actually cut out like a bitch. So yeah, now we're retrying this level for the platinum relic, and I was only 20 milliseconds off. Man. That means I really gotta watch out for those particular places that'll actually, you know, that would hold me back potentially. May as well. You know, I don't get how Elgato just fucking crashes on me when I actually have like a really good PC, and it's far more than capable of handling this capture card alone based on its specs. Okay, let's make this. Okay, that was better than last time. Yeah, I think landing on the edge of those platforms there also kind of holds you back. Not just the edge of the pits, but also the edge of the platforms as well. Right, let's try and make this. Just don't hit anything at all. That's basically the key to getting the platinum relic here. Alright. Oh, fuck that shit. In that case, it's a good thing I died there. But yeah, in other words, But yeah, by all means, Elgato really need to fix their fucking, like, software. They gotta patch that shit where it keeps on crashing. And that, like, goes for any capture card you use. Like, that's basically the only issue with Elgato. But then again, same can be said for PARKOUR, so... there you go. Okay, gonna try and make this within a nice run. I walked right through that one, but it still slowed me down quite a bit. But we can still make it. We can still make it. Whoa, okay, that was fuckery. I had a much faster time than last time. And yet I get this shit on me. Like, come on, we're not gonna have another situation where it's just... where dying's the core problem. I just touched that one, but hopefully that did not hit me too much. It's close. Come on. Let's actually make this. Yes! And I've just beaten the Platinum Relic time by like less than a second at least. I got 1 minute and 17 seconds and 58 milliseconds for the Platinum Relic for Boulder Dash. But that's that one finally out the way now. That's officially the Uncharted territory speedrunning out the way. Alright, so now I finally mastered this level on the Platinum Relic, and to recap, gotta check the leaderboard, see that my time is actually 1 minute and 17 seconds and 58 milliseconds, which is actually quite a decent time. Funny how I'm always landing on like 8 milliseconds though, like right at the end of my time. It's funny how it comes to that. But anyways, that's that finally out of the way. Now before we move on to Sunset Vista, which is right next to us, which is actually right in front of us, we are gonna do Whole Hog, the Platinum Relic. I'll be going for the Platinum Relic in the Whole Hog now, and which is also the harder counterpart of Hog Wild, which for those of you who didn't know before. But anyways, now to check the target time for that. The target time for Whole Hog is 48 seconds, but the time we're actually going for is 26 seconds and 87 milliseconds for the Platinum Relic. So for the Sapphire Relic it's 48 seconds exactly, and for the Gold Relic it's 30 seconds and 44 milliseconds, and for the Platinum Relic it's 26 seconds and 87 milliseconds, which is the time I'm actually going for. So let's go for the Platinum Relic in Whole Hog, which is the second and also final hog race in the game for the Platinum Relic. And they placed the clock over here, which is also, I don't know, it does come off as a convenience because it is like after that ramp over there. But then again, the developer could have put like a more lenient time, but still, it's not too hard. But essentially, the same principle applies to Hog Wild. Basically, in terms of getting a Platinum Relic, like the exact same principle applies. Oh, and I just fucking missed the clock, which is retarded, but I'm not gonna risk a life just because of that. Or at least I know not to jump there now. Therefore I don't miss the clock. So let's jump back into Whole Hog. Alright, now as I was saying, it's essentially the same principle as Hog Wild in terms of getting the Platinum Relic. Basically all you do is just go throughout the entire level and break in every single time crate possible, so you can freeze as much time as possible, like throughout the entire run. And as I mentioned before, you can't do anything to speed up the hog because the speed of the hog doesn't even change no matter what you do, no matter what buttons you press, and no matter how you go about doing things when it comes to certain scenarios. And yeah, I don't know why I'm not actually bouncing as high, even though I'm actually holding X whenever I'm bouncing on top of those drums. But, you know, that's input lag for you. Fucking hell, couldn't you bounce any higher? There we go. Just gotta not die, that's the main issue again. That's like the prime issue for time trials in Crash 1 as well. Thank fuck for that. And just like that, we beat the level with a Platinum Relic. What did I tell you? It was that easy. And I've beaten Whole Hog with the Platinum Relic with a time of 25 seconds and 69 milliseconds. That was fairly easy and quick to do compared to the last 4. Yeah, it was the last 4 because there's Up the Creek, because I did Up the Creek, the Lost City, Temple Ruins, and Road to Nowhere. And I've been Boulder Dash then, and that makes the last 5. Completely forgot about Boulder Dash, but yeah, that's now Whole Hog complete. With 25 seconds and 69 milliseconds, like past the Platinum Relic time, which is also quite a good time to beat, so yeah. Fairly proud of that. Anyways, now moving on to the final relic of the second island, Sunset Vista. Oh, and this is gonna be a killer compared to all the other levels in terms of deaths. Now, anyways, to display the target time of this level, the target time for Sunset Vista is 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Whereas the time I'm actually going for is the Platinum Relic time. So, fucking hell. So for the Sapphire Relic, you gotta get 5 minutes. You're gonna get past 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And for the gold relic, you gotta get below 4 minutes 10 seconds and 4 minutes seconds. And for the platinum relic, you gotta get below 3 minutes 41 seconds and 85 milliseconds, which is the time I'm aiming to beat. So yeah, let's jump right into Sunset Vista. Alright, now we all know that Sunset Vista starts with a fire pit over here. Well, essentially what we gotta do is wait for the fire pit and then collect the clock, like while the fire pit is actually dissolving. And you can essentially jump around everything, since again, like in Velocity, it's a 3D area. And I figured I might as well kill myself there because I was getting stuck at some points. So yeah, collect that while that continues to dissolve. Okay, well that didn't go as planned. Yeah, there's a time crate in there, but you gotta be much faster. And thankfully, as it dissolves, like when it's near the end of its animation, you don't actually... Ah, fuck. Thankfully, when the fire is near the end of its animation, you don't actually get burned, as you saw just there for the second time. Ah, cock. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to wait down there because that's a tricky situation. Okay, that was more in the middle. So yeah, none of this is proximity based. Man, I know we gotta wait, but it does waste a lot of time. That's the issue of these Crash 1 levels, there are so many stop and wait moments. It's like a repeat of Native Fortress, and wow, what do you know, I actually pulled something off that I would originally do when I'm playing the original. Like, get through that stage, get through that area all in one go. So yeah, you're gonna wanna land. Okay, I should have waited a little bit for the jump, because I kinda rushed that there. Oh fuck. But yeah, there was just that stepping stone over there. You know, those boards that are coming in and out that you step on. Like, you basically gotta skip a shit ton of them. And then make it across. But of course there's waiting time, as is to be expected in these Crash Bandicoot levels. Well, in these Crash 1 levels anyway. And the same principle also partially applies for Crash 2, but... And I fucking died there, which is a piss easy and cheap place to die. Really? That was coming to the end of its animation, I shouldn't have died there. Well, that one worked out a little bit better. Right, I couldn't make that jump straight away because it was already too far for me to jump. Okay, now let's make the approach of a jump. And yeah, sometimes it is worth missing that Aku Aku mask in the background. And I just died there. It's still quite cheap how, like, Crash doesn't actually have the water death animations. Instead of, like, that falling animation on the side. Because that should only apply when you're above. I kinda needed that, to be honest, because I lost the Aku Aku mask there, so I need the triple Aku Aku invincibility. I don't know how that's even possible. Like missing that 2-second time crate. Like when it's right on top. Wow, it's because that piece of shit is too fucking slow making his jumps. Like, bloody hell. Like that stupid enemy, he just couldn't jump fast enough, could he? He just couldn't jump fast enough. Get up, get the fuck up. Okay, actually jump. That was close. Okay, made that one. Like I should have done earlier. Alright. Let's make this shit, yeah, come on. No fucking about here. Fuck me! I jumped too early. I should have jumped when I was lined up with the second pillar, not the first one. Oh, my bad. You fucking little son of a bitch. Alright, now thanks to the shitty Elgato software cutting off for a second time, that's officially 4 recordings for part 5 now. Like fucking hell, Elgato, like fix your buggy ass shit. I just fucking died. Great. Yeah, perfect way to start off the 4th recording. Okay, keep it moving. Especially with that stupid enemy that can't even move fast enough. Okay, actually land on the platform this time. There we go. That's what I was meant to do. Just wait a bit. Okay, yeah, sometimes you can risk. You can sort of risk it, but at the same time you can't, it really depends. But you know, yeah, that's what I was meant to do before. And then you can just go straight. You don't have to wait for the entire sequence. But yeah, now we're finally on the climbing section after all this time. And the Platinum Relic for Sunset Vista, as I probably mentioned before in this part, is that it is quite lenient in comparison to some of the other levels. I mean, it's pretty much as lenient as the Lost City with its Platinum Relic. So, like, there can be some points where you gotta wait, because some of those points you can't help, but you know, but just don't wait too long, because, I mean, you can wait at some points, but just don't knock yourself out. Oh, for fuck's sake, why does that have to happen? Yeah, sometimes you have to wait, especially for that retarded ass enemy that can't even move any faster. God, I couldn't have made it straight onto there. Would have been a risk of falling into the water. I couldn't have made that jump either, because that was already too far ahead. There we go. Okay, back to the climbing section. Just get above as fast as you can. Basically, as soon as the stones come out, you just jump on top of them. And as for those sinking stone platforms that just go in, okay. I was risking an Aku mask there, but thank fuck I saved myself from losing it. Man, I couldn't have jumped on there straight, because then I would have risked myself falling all the way back down, wasting a lot of potential time. Hey, this was where I fucked up last time. Whoa, more like the mechanics. This is where the mechanics fucked me over last time. What the fuck, man? I hate it when that happens. When you hit the fucking... like, when you hit the stone as you jump, and it, like, pushes you down into the fucking hole. I waste so much of my fucking time. Yeah, and don't tell me that wasn't a waste of time. Like, for crying out loud. Come on, don't take the piss. You should be past that by now. Made that. Actually, you can go in and get that Aku mask, but it's not 100% worth it, but you still can. I mean, it's just a few seconds, because it is quite a long time in order to make it, so yeah. You still have plenty of time to make the Platinum Relic, and yeah, I got held back by that by jumping there stupidly. Although I wasn't even aware that I was actually gonna hit that, therefore it pushed me back, so, or hold me back, is the correct term. Alright, there we go. It's actually quite generous how these platforms activate as soon as I get here. Okay, I'm not gonna rush this because of that shitty stone up there that pushed me down earlier. What? Oh, fuck. Okay, well, it wasn't that bad, so... because I can still make it up here fast. Okay. Oh, now that rubbed salt in the wound. Seriously, what the fuck? Just rubbing bare salt in the wound. Like, take the fucking piss, why don't you? Well, at least I got here much easier now. For a less amount of tries. Wow, that was so fucking close. Nearly got burnt by the fire there, but I landed right on top of the platform, that rotating platform, just in time. Well, more like a spinning platform. A platform that's spinning in the cycle would be the correct term. Yeah, just take your time here, no need to rush. But also, like I said, don't knock yourself out, because you never know what could fuck up your time. Fuck off! Oh, that was so close. I nearly lost my second Aku Aku mask. And that would result in me losing my triple Aku Aku invincibility. Yeah, just made that, thank fuck for that. Alright, gotta be quick here. Forget about him and get this triple Aku Aku invincibility. Alright, let's make it across. That speed burst should help. What's a good thing I can make it across, yes. Made that jump just then, and also yeah, don't risk bouncing on them because you could still easily fall off. But yeah, sometimes you gotta wait, but it will drop as you know, start to get a little impatient as you have to beat this level in a good time, but... Okay, let's get up there. We're on the final stretch now. I'm almost at 3 minutes and it's like, the time for this is 3 minutes something for the Platinum Relic. And it's nice how that fire pit actually cancelled out before I got there. Okay, come on. Get up there. Oh man, now it's officially 3 minutes, come on. I gotta make this. I think I might actually end up with a gold on this. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a gold. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, boost damage. Oh, and I still got a platinum, nice. I thought I was gonna get a gold, but then again, even a sacrifice like that could have still earned me my platinum. So yeah, I've beaten Sunset Vista with a Platinum Relic with a time of 3 minutes, 21 seconds and 85 milliseconds. Man, that's that finally over, and with that being done, that's officially the second island complete with all Platinum Relics. Now for part 6, only the final island to go, which, you know, is going to offer an even bigger challenge. So yeah, to recap, I've beaten the Platinum Relic time for Sunset Vista with the time of 3 minutes, 21 seconds and 85 seconds, and what do you know, that's literally 20 seconds past the Platinum Relic time. Man, that's a solid time, I'm not gonna lie, although, as you guys have seen from that massive piss take near the home stretch, I still could have easily made it, I still could have easily got a much better time, but, you know, for the Let's Play, I'm happy with this time, I'm happy for, you know, at least getting any time in order to secure a Platinum Relic. I honestly thought I was gonna get a gold, but then that's like, you know, already a minute away. Thank fuck for that. But anyways, now that's officially all of the Platinum Relics done for the second island, and next off we will be starting off part 6 with all the Platinum Relics by getting all the Platinum Relics in the third island in Crash Bandicoot 1, so see you lot in part 6, and I hope you lot enjoyed this video. See you lot in part 6, feel free to subscribe, feel free and be sure to subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free and be sure to subscribe, like, or however you want to put it. Comment below to leave feedback and or share it around with your friends and family, whoever they may be. And see you lot in part 6. Laters everyone, peace out.